I wasn't always confident. Fact of the matter is, growing up, I was extremely shy, timid, and all the time to myself, always in my room. I loved doing activities like watching movies or watching something that was entertaining to me, and then reading a book. So most of the things I actually loved doing was indoor related activities. I wasn't playing basketball at that time. I wasn't doing any other thing. Fast forward to today, I am very very confident, and you know what? I feel like there's a lot of things you can actually put in place to help you to become confident. So all in all, today's video is about how to become more confident and just trust yourself more. What I remember the most is that I worked so hard. Like I put in so much time and effort to get to where I've gotten to. You get what I'm saying? And then so many people have so many different reasons for not being confident or for being shy or for being timid and all of that. Yes, there are so many reasons, the whole nine yard. But I want to tell you that confidence isn't something that is given. Like nobody can come and give you confidence and say, hey, be confident. It's something you have to take. And then coming to think back on it, there was really no real turning point in my life where I can say, okay, it's from this point that I fully decided to be confident. It's a series of events that happened over and over again and pushed my attention to the fact that, hey, I'm not supposed to be this way. Or, hey, I'm not supposed to just sit in the room all day expecting things to happen for me. Sometimes there are certain things I wanted and I couldn't even speak up to ask for all of those things. So yes, all of these compiled and compounded just, giving me that realization that, bro, you have to step out of your comfort zone and you have to start taking the initiative to actually be confident. What I'm saying is all these feelings that I was feeling, literally made me realize that, bro, I have to step out. You know what I'm saying? And then, I made a decision to prove to both myself and prove to everybody else that, bro, I too can be confident, right? One thing I realize is you've probably felt stuck, felt overwhelmed. I know anxiety, bro. All of these feelings. There's like a lot of feelings. You feel like you're being judged and all these kinds of stuff. And all of these things don't just stem from one problem. It's something that happens over and over and over again to actually make you put yourself in this kind of situation. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. In my honest opinion, when you respect yourself, when you really truly respect yourself, that is when you're most confident. I've said this before. I said respect yourself so much that you literally cannot disrespect yourself. Yes. And now let me tell you something a bit personal. When I was in junior high, I had this couple of friends, they were my very good friends, we were all kids, so yeah. But then I realized that they used to make me feel bad about myself, and they didn't really value me the way I was supposed to be valued. They could literally just say anything to me, and I was this kind of a little bit emotional kid, you get what I'm saying? So things really got to me. So I realized that, bro, just, it got to a point I just cut them off. They were my best friends, but then, bro, the way they were talking to me and some of the things they were saying weren't things that were literally making me happy. I just became sad. And I think this is another thing that made me start to, just be to myself. So I just realized, bro, I just have to, do my own thing, mind my own business. And fast forward, when I continued doing that, doing my own thing and minding my own business, I realized that, bro, I wasn't feeling anything. I was literally more confident. So basically, what I'm saying is when you respect yourself so much and respect your space, bro, your confidence level is literally going to shoot up. Everything you do behind the scenes is literally proof of what you're worth and proof of, your value, proof of um, how much you deserve in life. Simple and plain. So what I'm saying right here is, bro, to be able to walk into a room and own it, it all stems from the things you've been doing that people don't see. Like it's all an accumulation of all of that. So anytime you see somebody who's extremely confident in a conversation, it means this person literally, hiddenly or when he's by himself, he probably reads, watches documentaries, practices, all these kinds of stuff. Some people are just born with it too. You get what I'm saying? But then yes, coming to think about it, coming to practice all of those things, yes. And then anytime people are talking about a certain topic, or how many of you have been in a class where maybe the teacher gives an exam and then some people are very very confident in their answers because they've literally studied and all of that kind of stuff. So basically whatever they are worth at that moment is literally an accumulation of the things that they literally did when nobody was watching. Simple and plain. So if you want to get more confident, start putting yourself in circumstances and situations that's literally gonna push you to literally shine. So see, read a book, watch educational content, watch content that is literally mind bending. Most of the times, if I'm searching for a movie, I search for mind bending movies. I don't know why, because I feel like I want to be able to think while I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? And not just that, there are so many other things you can actually do. You can listen to podcasts, all those kinds of stuff. Like, you just decide on what works for you. Some people don't like reading. There's a better option for that. Just, use audiobooks, bro. And then there's so many other things. And come to really think about it, when I was in my shy, timid phase, I also feel like that was the phase that was literally training me to become more confident because I spent most of my time watching educational stuff. I spent most of my time reading books. I spent most of my time in my room just doing things that I literally thought was not beneficial at that time. But then right now, I feel like it's literally showing. You know what I'm saying? So, all in all, bro, there's a lot you can do. There's literally a lot. I don't know every single thing that you can actually do, but I know that there's a lot you can do because literally I've tried so many different things. But even after all of these things, I still wasn't 100% confident. And that's the thing about confidence. You're never going to be always fully confident. It's not something that once you gain, it's always going to be there. But it is something that you can literally practice over and over again. The more you practice, the more you feel confident, the more your confidence level increases. But then I feel like what literally destroyed the whole thing was the fact that I went to an all boys senior high school. Because at this point in my life, I can't talk to girls. I can't relate with them. I can't really vibe with them. All of that kind of stuff. Even till today, it's very weird. I don't even enjoy conversations with them. I don't know why. But then it's something I have to practice. So the thing about confidence is practice being uncomfortable in whatever circumstance or situation you find yourself. That is good. Don't go and do something and come and say, hey, Alarich advised that we should do. No, 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 bro. I'm just saying practice to do things, like practice doing things that will literally improve you, that you don't feel confident doing or that you feel shy and timid doing. But then just keep on practicing them because be comfortable in that uncomfortable situation. So practice it until you feel comfortable in that situation. And that's what is literally going to increase your confidence. That's how I finally became confident. You know what? I feel like I've spoken way too much. So let me just summarize the video. The first thing I'll tell you to do is work hard, bro. Work hard. Like literally the things that you want to become confident at, just work hard on them. Put yourself in that situation where you will literally have to practice it over and over and over again. So I think this is like a lot I've said at this point. So just picture whatever you want to become confident in. Start to just work at it little by little and just do it. Repeat it daily, over and over and over again. If it is talking to different people to actually build your social confidence, just walk around, give people compliments, say, hey, you're looking good, whatever, whatever, whatever. If it is, bro, whatever it is, I don't literally know every single person's, problems, but then just work hard at it. That's all. You'll be uncomfortable at first. People might laugh at you, but just forget about all of these things and just, work hard to build yourself. All right, so I'm done for the day. Like, honestly, I'm done for the day. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Much love.